Hey guys, it's Elena, and today I thought we would film a Q&A video. So I asked on Instagram for some random questions any of you guys have, and let's just go through them and talk about them. First of all, let's talk about how I haven't kept up on my promise to continue uploading regularly. Living here, I'm living at my parents' house with my sister and her family, and we're building our forever home, and things have been stressful, kind of depressy, you know, like, it's been hard. It's been harder than I thought it would be, and so I haven't really had the motivation to be filming all the time, but maybe with the spring coming, maybe I'll be better. We'll see. So anyway, let's hop in and answer some of these random questions you guys have asked me on Instagram. I thought this would be kind of a fun way to try to get back into filming more regularly. So these are all random questions, you know, they could be about anything. And first one I got, kind of random, it is, what are your favorite perfumes? And actually, I think I have one up here. This is Lust from Lush. And this is my go-to, like, when I want to feel sexy perfume. I love that perfume. I also love Black Opium from YSL, I think. I love vanilla. I love patchouli. I don't like really heavily scented artificial scents. I have a very particular fragrance thing. Like, I can't wear any kind of perfume. I can't even like walk through a perfume section. It gives me a headache. It's way too much. I can't handle it, you know? Even just walking down like the laundry detergent aisle at the store, like, ugh, it just drives me crazy. But those are some of my favorite perfumes. I am just, I can't wear anything and everything. I'm just very particular about what I like. And it needs to be like a earthy, like, I don't know how to describe, like deep, like that's how I feel like Lust is from Lush. Like, it's just like a heavy, deep, sensual, sexy kind of fragrance. And that's what I like. Oh, I do also really like Pacifica. Oh, I have one here. Pacifica Island Vanilla. I have like, this is like the lotion, and I have like the shower gel or whatever. I like that scent as well. But I'm not a big perfume person. I don't wear it every day. Like, this I've owned for like probably 3 years at least, and look at it. I mean, it's I don't wear a perfume very much. Next question, did you ever use flour sack towels on the boys? I have. When I first kind of started getting into cloth diapers with my oldest Calvin, who is almost 7, can you believe it? I did try flour sack towels from Target. They were like the Room Essentials, I think, and I was not a fan. I didn't feel like they had much absorbency at all. Calvin was starting to become a more heavy wetter at that point too, but I didn't really like them. I thought they were kind of crap. I didn't understand why everybody was like so into flour sack towels. Yes, they're super affordable. You can get them for like $1 a piece or even less if you buy the Walmart brand. I couldn't understand why everybody liked flour sack towels so much, but just like a handful of months ago, I got the Walmart ones, like the Great Value or the, I don't remember what the brand is. I got the Walmart ones for Barrett, and I actually really liked them. I felt like they were more absorbent. I felt like they were fluffier, and I just like them a lot better. They still are not enough for Barrett. I always add a little booster inside when I like do a flour sack towel inside of a pocket. I also add another extra little booster in there too, and that works fine for Barrett. But I liked those a lot better. So if I had tried the Walmart brand in the beginning, I probably would have liked them a little bit more. You guys know me, I love my Green Mountain Diapers muslin flats. Those are my favorite. They're the best. I love them. They're super duper awesome. But if you like really need to be on a budget, flour sack towels are not a bad option. You just might have to double them up if you have somebody who's more of a little bit more than average wetter. Or you can change more often too. If they will like completely soak a diaper in 2 hours, you could just change every hour if you need to, and hopefully not have to buy two or double up on things if you don't like really fluffy diapers. Fluffy diapers don't bug me. I don't care how big and fluffy baby's butt is, as long as it's holding the pee that I need it to. Next question is tips for picky eaters, and I am not the person to ask about that. All my kids are picky. I feel like I messed them all up. I would say never ever ever feed them a meal other than what you're eating. If you're making this, don't make them a grilled cheese. Don't make them nuggets. Feed them what you're eating. Never ever 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 give in and let them pick something different, because they will never ever let you live it down. That's how I feel about all 3 of my kiddos. I feel like they were all really good eaters up until like right around the age of 2, and then all of a sudden they were like, nope, I am a picky eater and I hate everything except for nuggets and corn dogs and hot dogs and all that stuff. So that's how my kids are. I feed them, you know, the same, like literally like 3 or 4 things every night of the week, and it's exhausting having to make different meals for everybody in the house, you know, because I'm also vegan, my husband is not, and so make myself a meal, change it a little bit for my husband, make something completely different for the boys. It's dumb. Don't do it. I don't know if that would actually work, but that's what I feel like my mistake was, is when they start being like, oh, I don't want to eat fried rice, or I don't want to eat lentils, I would make them something else. And then they just want that something else all the time because they know you're going to do it. And I messed up. Don't do it like me. Next, favorite covers. Okay, so I do have videos all about my favorite covers, and I think favorite diaper covers kind of depend on what you want to do with your diaper cover. Do you want it to be able to hold just a regular old pad folded something inside, or just regular old inserts inside that are very rectangular and sit right down the middle of baby's crotch, you know? Or do you want to be able to wrap a whole flat or a whole pre-fold around baby? You need more room if you're going to be wrapping something around baby. If you're going to be pad folding and laying something inside of a cover, you need a cover that's a little bit tighter and a little bit more form-fitting so that it holds that in place around baby. So it just kind of depends on what kind of situation you need for your kiddo. I'll leave a link down below to any of my like favorite covers videos right now. I don't really use a ton of covers right now. Right off the bat, for like bigger size covers, I like the Elf cover. I like the larger size of the Petite Crown. I do like the Green Mountain Diapers little wraps, but those only come in white. So if you don't like, you know, just having boring diapers, that may not be for you. Those are like right off the top of my head, those are ones that I like for actually wrapping around kiddo when you are like using a pre-fold or a flat or something wrapped around kiddo and you need like extra room to cover it all. Those are some of my top ones. As far as more like form-fitting diapers, I do like the smaller size of the Petite Crown. I really loved buttons for a while. I can't really think of, off the top of my head, I can't really think of what smaller size covers I really liked, because I haven't really been using a lot of covers. I've been really into pockets like pretty much since Bear was born. But I'll leave links down below to any helpful videos. Next question, how is the house progress going? If you guys don't know, I am living here in my parents' house with my sister and her family, and we are building our forever home just right up the road, so we're all gonna be living on the same street. My oldest sister lives at the top of the road, my parents live at the back of the road, and me and my younger sister are gonna be living right across the street from each other in the middle. And so we have been here since October when we sold our house. And so it is Easter this weekend and we've been here for a long time, and we're still a few months out from moving into the house. The beginning was hard. It took like 2 months to even get the foundation in, and then it took another like 2 months after that to even start on the framing. And so the beginning was hard. It was a lot of zero progress, nothing really going on. But once we started doing the framing and everything, things have been super smooth sailing and going really quick and just really great as far as the progress on the house is. So hopefully my dad's kind of like our general. He's kind of like running the show and contacting a lot of people and figuring stuff out, you know. My dad says hopefully like 2 months, so that would be great. That would be really, really nice if we could be in there, you know, before like, you know, 4th of July weekend or something. Like that would be great to not have to spend the whole summer here, you know, like to actually like be in our own home. I didn't realize how hard it was gonna be living with my sister. You know, I lived with my sister for the first 22, 23 years of my life, you know, like I didn't think that it would be that hard to go back to doing that, but it has been more difficult than I thought it would be. It is hard having so many people in one house. You know, my sister is married and has a little guy who is a son who is like 3 months older than Bear, so it's been kind of hectic here. It's always loud. There's always people running around being psychos, and everybody wakes each other up because we're all like right here. You know, all the boys are in one room. My sister's sharing a room with her kiddo. Me and my husband do have our own room, but we're right next to the kitchen, so it's always loud. Nobody sleeps in. It's been harder than I thought it would be. But anyway, the house is going fine. As far as the progress on the house is concerned, it's fun. So the next question is, what are you most excited about for the soon-to-be home? And I don't know if you mean like the house itself, but just overall in general, I am excited to have my own space again. I didn't realize how much I would miss having my own space, you know, just worrying about my own family and not have to worry about waking everybody else up or being too loud, or the kids being too loud, or waking up in the middle of the night and waking up the other family who's living here, you know. I can't wait to have our own space again. I can't wait to cook in the kitchen by myself, you know, like trying to share a kitchen at dinner time where we're making like different meals for each family, and like, you know, that's just a pain. I can't wait to just cook in my own kitchen. This kitchen here, like, you know, is not my ideal kitchen situation. Like, I can't wait to have my kitchen at the new house. I'm really excited about that. Like the cabinet color. I had this whole vision, you know, like a whole Pinterest board of like the cabinet color that I wanted. And then like last minute we went in to go like finalize our cabinet order, and I saw this other cabinet color and I was like, oh my gosh, I have to have that. It's completely different than what I imagined. It's not what I had envisioned. It's not what I'd been planning this whole time, but it was so gorgeous. I couldn't pass it up. I wanted that color. And so I last minute changed all of our cabinet color. And so that was kind of crazy. I can't wait to see it. I hope it's as beautiful as it was in the like shop, you know. But like I'm excited for my kitchen. I feel like that's like maybe my most excited thing. One thing though that has already kind of been like not as great as I thought it was gonna be. I have this front kitchen window that I had like specifically picked out. This is the window that I wanted, and I'm like, it's gonna be gorgeous. It's gonna be looking out. My sister across the street has a pond. It's gonna be looking out at the pond, and it's gonna be beautiful and a big window to see the pond across the street. But the window's already in, and it's not as magnificent as I thought it was gonna be. So I don't know. We'll just have to see how everything comes together. I'm not somebody who likes a lot of natural light. I think I do. I think I like lots of windows, and I think that I like a lot of natural light, but it really, like, natural light gives me a headache. I love to have the shades shut, and I like darkness inside the home. I don't really, like, there's only a couple days and months where I can handle having all the windows open, and so far just seeing the house, like, it looks good. Like, there's only really, like, one window in the front, one window in the back in the living room, and it's like, I think it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine for me. It may not be enough light for other people, but it's gonna be totally fine for me. I am excited about our bathroom. It's gonna be cool. We have like a big tub, and we're gonna have a big shower. I'm excited to have, you know, like a nice looking bathroom. That's gonna be fun. We do have a really big deck off the back of the house that's like half covered, half open, and we have a door from our master bedroom out onto the covered side. That's gonna be really cool. Our whole backyard is mostly wood. Like, we have yard, but we also have like lots of woods, and you can't see any neighbors on the like property behind us or anything, just like woods all in the back. So that'll be nice to have like a super private backyard. We do have a really big double-sided fireplace in the middle that my husband super duper duper wanted, and it's big, and I'm excited to see the brick go up around that fireplace. They're starting the brick this week. I'm excited to see how that looks. It was expensive, the fireplace. Like, I am somebody, I would rather have had a wood burning stove. They're cheaper and they heat really good. That's what we have here in my parents' house, and it was great. All winter long, we never turned the heat on. It was perfect. And I really would have preferred to have a wood burning stove, but my husband was 1,000,000% set on having a double-sided fireplace. And so I hope that next winter, when we light that thing up, it actually heats up good. My husband swears up and down it's gonna heat up the house really, really good, but I don't have those expectations. I think it's gonna be not the best, But we'll just have to see about that. I do think it's gonna be gorgeous. It's beautiful. It's double-sided, you know, we're gonna have like brick all the way up to the ceiling. It's like all vaulted in the kitchen and everything. It's gonna be gorgeous. But I'm not sure it's gonna function as well as a wood-burning stove would have, and we'll just have to see, I guess. Anyway, I am excited about a few things about the house, but most of all, I'm excited to have my own space again. Okay, next question. Do cloth diapers grow with a baby from newborn to a couple years old? Some diapers will work on a newborn. If you have a bigger newborn who's like 9 pounds or over, you could probably use most one-size diapers on that baby. But for littler babies, you may want to look into newborn diapers. Now, the thing about newborn diapers is that they're only really gonna fit for the first couple of months on kiddo, and you're gonna feel like, man, I just spent a bunch of money on all these newborn diapers and they grow out of them super duper quickly. Also, they go through a ton of diapers as a newborn. You know, you go through a dozen diapers a day with how many pees and poos that they have, that you're gonna have a big stash of newborn diapers. If you know anyone who has tried newborn cloth diapering, try to borrow their stash. You know, you only use the newborn diapers for such a short amount of time. Like, I used the newborn diapers on Aaron and Barrett, and then my sister also used them on her baby, Aiden. My sister gave them to a friend of hers who used them on her newborn when she had one. My friend is currently using them on her kiddo who is a tiny baby. So if you know anybody who has newborn diapers, try to or if you have newborn diapers, try to use them around your community with your friends and your family and stuff. Try to loan them out so that people can use them for a couple of months and not have to invest in a whole newborn stash. That's how we've kind of been using the newborn stash. It's like a community newborn stash. I don't know what we're gonna do with it once my sister's like done having her, if she's having any more babies, if she has more babies and uses those diapers. I don't know what we're gonna do with them after that, but we're done having kiddos. I mean, I wish we could have more kiddos, but my husband has, you know, had the surgery, and we're not gonna have any more kiddos unless it's like a crazy surprise, you know? So anyway, I don't know what we're gonna do with all of our diapers after we're done using them, but if you know anybody, or if you do have newborn diapers, try to just let people borrow them for a few months. You know, you only use them for a couple of months, and then they're just sitting in storage until you have the next kiddo, you know? So try to get some use out of them by loaning them around to friends and family. But anyway, if you don't want to invest in a newborn stash, don't feel bad about using disposables for the first like 6 weeks and then start getting into one-size diapers. You know, cloth diapering doesn't have to be all or nothing. Using the newborn diapers, it kind of comes out even, I think. I did a video all about like how much it costs to buy a newborn cloth diaper stash versus buying disposables, and it comes out about even. So if you're gonna have more than one kiddo in those newborn diapers, it's totally gonna pay for itself. But if you just have one kiddo in those newborn diapers, it's gonna break about even compared to disposables. So it just kind of depends on what you're trying to do. If you're trying to save money, or if you're trying to help the environment, or if you just like feel safer with kiddo wearing cloth, or whatever your reasoning is. I'll leave a link down below to that video about the actual like breakdown comparing if newborn diapers are really like, you know, cost effective or whatever. But anyway, yeah, once they get to be, you know, like 6 weeks, 2 months, 3 months old, they'll totally fit into one-size diapers, and they should, most one-size diapers should last until kiddo's about, you know, like 2.5-ish. And sometimes if you have a bigger kiddo who's like just growing really fast and they don't potty train as quickly as you wanted them to, sometimes they might start getting small. You might want to invest in like larger cloth diapers, but for the most part, one size should last until kiddo's like 35 pounds, so they should be like over 2-ish. Alright, so that's it for today's Q&A video. This is longer than I thought it was going to be. I thought it would just be a fun way to kind of get back into filming a little bit. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. You can follow me on Instagram if you ever want to be involved in other future random Q&As. I leave like, you know, little prompts on there every once in a while. So if you guys want to, you can go follow me there. There's always a link down below. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let me know if you have any other video requests down in the comments below, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye!